If freedom means no rules, then why does my calendar still own me? I am building a new career chapter right now, and I am starting with this YouTube channel. And I really thought this would feel more freeing. And, it does in many ways, because when I am talking to you about building a more fulfilling and purpose-driven life, I feel myself come alive. And so that is when I know that I'm in the right place, doing what I'm meant to be doing. But there is a struggle, not just for me, but maybe for you too. And it's that weird place where, you have options, but you still feel pulled in like 10 different directions. And it's like you're busy, but you're not always building. So in the next 5 minutes, we're going to do 3 things. First, we're going to talk about the difference between freedom, independence, and sovereignty. Second, we're going to talk about how default life quietly steals your time. And third, a simple journal prompt that you can do in 2 minutes. Okay, so let's slow this down, because these words get used like they mean the same thing, but they don't. Let's start with freedom. Freedom is fewer outside limitations. The gate is open, you have options, you can choose your schedule more, you can say no more if you don't want to, and you can breathe. Again. But here's the part that nobody puts on a mug or a t-shirt. It's also math, because even freedom is restricted when cash flow is tight, right? I think we've all encountered that. So yes, freedom matters. It's real, it's important, but it's not the finish line. Real life freedom looks like this. Like, I can work from home. I can take a Tuesday morning walk if I want to. I don't have to ask permission for every little thing. Now, independence is different. Independence is, I can handle things myself. I've got my own 2 feet. I can make it work. It's competence. It's self-reliance. It's knowing that you can figure it out. It's trusting in yourself, and that is powerful. But it too comes with a sneaky trap, because you can be independent and still feel exhausted. Independence can turn into, I do it all, I carry it all, I say yes to everything because I can. Real life independence looks like, I'm running my business, I'm managing my life, and I'm not waiting for someone to rescue me, which is great. But also sometimes it looks like I'm doing too much and calling it empowerment. And then there is sovereignty, and that's the big one. Sovereignty is, I choose the direction, I set the rules, and I own the results. It's not just I can, it's I choose. It's aim plus ownership. Real life sovereignty looks like, I pick what it is I'm building this season, and I protect time for it. I make decisions based on purpose and not panic, and I review what's working without beating myself up, which was a tough one for me. So now let's connect this to real life, because this is where most of us end up getting stuck. And a lot of us think that we're failing because we don't feel free enough. But the real issue isn't always freedom. It's that we're living by default. A default life is when notifications decide your focus, bills decide your priorities, other people's plans eat up your best hours, and your day becomes one long game of respond and recover. You can be a good person with an amazing heart and still end up drifting, because default is loud. It feels urgent. It feels important. And it's sneaky because it looks like productivity. Now, A designed life, which is what we're shooting for here. A designed life is when you choose on purpose. What matters? What matters in this season? What gets protected on your calendar? What you say yes to and what you say no to. Without the 12-page apology. Think of your life like a garden. And if you don't plant on purpose, weeds will grow. The weeds aren't evil. They're just aggressive. And they don't care what it is that you originally wanted. They just grow. So, yes, freedom opens the gate, but it doesn't tell you where to go. Independence gives you strength, but it can turn into carrying everything. And sovereignty is when you bring it, when you bring the compass and choose your direction. I set the rules. I own the results. And that is the difference between I'm busy and I'm building. Okay, tiny exercise, 2 minutes, 1 line, no essays. We are not writing a memoir here. Finish this sentence. Over the next 30 days, I will take ownership of what? That's it. 1 line. And if you want a bonus line, and this one is powerful, the rule that I am setting to protect this is blank. Because sovereignty isn't just choosing a direction, it's protecting it. And so, by the way, this idea comes from Chapter 1 in my ebook, Sovereign by Design, and I will link it below in the description if you want to follow along. It's just a helpful companion, and it's there if you need it. In the next video, we are talking about the 3 pillars that hold up a designed life, because any foundation needs at least 3 supports: health, mind, and livelihood. If this helped, subscribe and come back for the 3 pillars. And if you want to be brave, drop your 1 line in the comment section below. Over the next 30 days, I will be taking ownership of what? And as always, stay curious, keep exploring, and show up for yourself every day. See you in the next one. Bye for now.